All right, hello. We are back. I really need to get better at doing these intros to the show because this sets the whole vibe for the show. You got some asshole coming on there going, my name is Chris Brake and I am a professional asshole. And I'm sitting here with Krabby Christine and Mr. John Rapp.
What's so funny about that? Yes, I'm a mister. Is there any, was there a second guess? Do you think I'm a girl?
No.
Okay.
No. Just the fact that you were being called Mr.
Mister sounds funny to me.
Period. Period.
You don't give off a real Mr. vibe, I guess, John. Sounds like people might not take you seriously when someone adds Mr. John Rapp to your name and you get a chuckle. I think that's a sign that people don't really think that you're a proper gentleman.
Hey, I can show you a night on the town.
Sounded like a robot. Hey, I can show you a night on the town.
Some of our listeners want to take me up on that. I'll show you.
That's John Rapp.
Mr. John Rapp right here.
Mr. John Rapp. Okay, let's start the show so we can get this thing over with. Then we'll tell you what we got going out today. John will. Hey. Where's that hi-hat at? No one's clapping now.
Last show you said no clapping.
I did. Yeah, we're off to a good start today. Krabby Christine did not sing this time.
Did I sing last time?
No.
I clapped.
You
and
should
then
have.
You told me
You should have sang.
Me to clap.
Okay, next time you can sing if you want to.
I don't know about that.
You were singing that Jewel pretty hardcore in the last episode.
That was terrible.
Yeah, you reminded us that about 18 times. Terrible, 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 terrible.
Because I'm pretty sure it was terrible.
It sounded good to me. It sounds just like Jewel.
Without the yodeling. I love Jewel. So, the Oscars are coming up.
Are they?
Pretty excited.
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah.
I'm watching every single movie. I like to do that every year. Before. Because they listed the nominees.
What movies are on there?
Oh, man. You know, I knew you were going to ask that.
Well, it's one or two of them. What?
Probably The Wolf of Wall Street, 12 Years a Slave, American Hustle, Osage County, Osage County. What else came out? The movie with Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah, that looked
Captain something or other.
I'm pulling this up. I got this under control, I hope.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Blue Orchid or something like that, or The Color Blue.
The Color Blue.
There's a lot of them.
Lee Daniels, the Butler. Just joking. That one that was the one that everyone said, Oprah's going to win an Oscar. Wasn't even nominated. That film, even on the best sound editing, that film did not receive a single nomination.
Best sound editing? That's quite a category.
I think Inside Llewyn Davis got nominated for best sound or best something or other.
Yeah, they did.
Best slow picture.
Oh man, what is the problem here?
Steve McQueen's up for a Best Director award.
I've never looked it up to see if that's the Steve McQueen. It can't be.
He's a British man that did 12 Years a Slave.
Right.
He's not an actor, right? That's not the Steve McQueen.
That's who I thought we were talking about. The old, the cool, the Fonzie-esque type character.
The Tao of Steve.
No, that's not him.
Oh.
Google him. You'll see.
Everyone said that Blackfish was supposed to be like an obvious Oscar win for the nomination for Best Documentary. Didn't even get nominated.
Who's picking these nominations? Like what, you know?
Screen Actors Guild or something, right?
It's the Academy.
Oh, duh, the Academy Awards.
Yeah, but and then also Tim's Vermeer, which was the Penn, the Teller directed a documentary of Penn and Teller. And that one was supposed to be possibly nominated, and it didn't. And
I'm not surprised.
Well, the fact that Blackfish didn't get nominated either,
right?
It's ridiculous. And I love Penn Gillette's podcast. You should listen to it if you've never listened to it before. Penn Sunday School. But they introduced him on Sunday as, and now the recently snubbed Penn Jillette.
What documentaries did get nominated?
The Act of Killing, I believe was the name. Why am I having such problems pulling this up? The Act of Killing. It looks pretty strange. It's like this guy who was what is it, John? Do you know something about it?
Well, no, there was a few others as well.
Yeah, but the guy who actually, I guess he was a murderer, he's a winner. Like, he won the war, and pretty much he said, war crimes are only given to those who lost. So since he obviously wasn't charged with war crimes because they won the war. Yeah, it's pretty creepy, but I guess they recreated all these actual acts that this guy had performed. They took all his stories of just brutality that this was this guy's personal life and got him to act them out like a fucking like a mobster movie. Like, it looks like Reservoir Dogs.
Then he got away with all of it because they won the war.
I guess it wasn't too clear on the actual, the trailer. Sorry, I'm looking. I'm trying to look up this list at the same time here.
Best documentary feature. There's Act of Killing.
That's it.
20 Feet from Stardom.
That one I really want to see. That's about backup singers with Darlene Love.
Oh,
yeah. It's all about backup singers in the '60s, and how Phil Spector's kept a lot of them down, and just the whole 20 Feet from Stardom.
Right.
How hard it was for backup singers back then, and even now today.
That sounds pretty good, man. What about The Square? Have you heard? You know anything about The Square documentary?
Man, that's about Egypt.
Cutie and the Boxer.
That looks awesome.
Dirty Wars.
That looks really good too. You should watch that Dirty Wars. That's right up your alley, John.
All right, I like things that are up my alley.
Up and out.
Up and out the alley.
Yeah. But so I'm going. You got another one?
Some of these categories are crazy. Best makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah, what's
Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa is up for an Oscar for bad makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah, for the old man.
Best makeup and hairstyling. Jackass.
Was Gatsby on there too?
I see Lone Ranger, Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, and Dallas Buyers Club.
That's on the best picture list. That Dallas Buyers Club, that's one of the ones I've seen.
Yeah, I think it has Matthew McConaughey in it.
That was really, really good.
I heard that it was good.
Really, really good. I was blown away by how much I liked that movie.
I doubt that. Do you think Bad Grandpa has a chance at winning anything?
Well, they only got nominated for one.
Is that the best makeup?
Yeah, I don't even know if they show that. What's going on down there? I don't even know if they show that one on the TV.
That's a real snub if you get nominated, but they don't even show it on TV.
Best Picture, 12 Years a Slave looks awesome. Haven't seen it yet. Wolf of Wall Street looks awesome. Have not seen it. Captain Phillips, I saw that, and that was pretty intense. I'm telling you, at the end of Captain Phillips, it's a decent movie, but the last 10 minutes is some of the best acting I've ever seen Tom Hanks do in his entire career. Like, just the last 10 minutes of Captain Phillips, the motherfucker, I cry every time I see it. I've seen it 2 or 3 times now, but I cry every time.
I'm going to have to see that, man. That looked good.
It's cool, but the bummer is I watched the illegal copies,
right?
So they don't have the subtitles for the Somalians.
Oh.
So I have no idea what the Somalians are saying.
Break down and go see it at the Dollar Movie.
And then that guy got nominated. The Somalian guy got nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
For Best Script. I don't know what he's saying.
American Hustle, Best Picture. I haven't seen the rest of the movies, American Hustle, I don't think it should win.
They've won so many awards. For the
it was good, but Best Picture, get the fuck out of here. It wasn't that good.
They just did the Critics' Choice Awards, and they won a bunch of awards on there too.
Man, I got my money on Dallas
And
Buyers
then the
Club.
Globes.
The Globes, whatever the fuck those are. Gravity, I'd like to see. I've not seen it.
It's good. I saw it. It was kind of intense. I
wa-
watched it at the IMAX 3D.
I know. I don't want to
and I was
watch
like,
it yet.
Oh my god!
I could have watched it. I
It's
could
like
have
on the
watched
edge
it
of my
illegally.
seat.
You have to see it at the 3D. Like,
It's
I won't watch
intense. It was good.
What's this movie, Philomena?
That looks amazing. That's what Steve Coogan, who's the star of Hamlet 2, but which is a great film. Believe it or not, Hamlet 2 is really, really good.
Hamlet 2.
Yeah, it's just really, really funny.
I think that has is it
Judi
Judi
Dench,
Dench, right?
yeah.
Dame Judi Dench.
It's about a guy who, Philomena is about a guy or a woman who realizes, let me restart this. Philomena is about a woman who had a child 60 years ago and kept it a secret all her life.
Wow.
And she goes to try and find him, right?
Steve Coogan is a journalist who goes to find this child with her.
Oh, okay.
It looks funny.
Oh, it's a comedy.
Well,
I guess I just thought it was a drama. I don't know.
well, she's funny. Steve Coogan's funny. Steve Coogan played the little the Englishman doctor in Indian in the Cupboard. He was the tiny.
Yeah, he did.
He should have won something for that.
He
That's
wrote
a good movie too.
He wrote this one. Her.
Yeah, her.
I saw that. Watched that one with my sister and my mom. That was kind of uncomfortable at times, but Her was pretty good, man.
Why was that uncomfortable? I have not seen her.
You should watch it with your mom.
When you first started talking about that movie, I was like, oh god, no way. But the more previews I see, the better it looks, and I actually want to see that now.
Oh, it was good. It was freaky. It was good though.
What's her about?
Her is I guess it's a sci-fi film, although it's not super sci-fi, but that's what it's sci-fi like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is sci-fi.
Okay.
But Her is about this guy who gets a new operating system on his phone, and he basically starts a relationship with it.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good premise for a movie.
It's pretty much a guy who's just connected to his phone in every way that you can be connected to your phone.
And the guy is Joaquin Phoenix, and Her's voice is Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
And I think it has Amy Adams in it too.
Yes. So she's in 2 Best Picture films nominated. Now, Nebraska is one I really want to see, but you cannot find Philomena or Nebraska. I can't illegally on the sites that I go to because they're kind of low budget. They're not big blockbuster fucking titles like Gravity.
Right.
But that Nebraska star is Bruce Dern.
Yeah, he's up for Best Actor.
Yeah. It looks really good. It's black and white.
You might know Bruce Dern from a little movie called The Burbs.
The Burbs.
That's exactly where I know him from. That's the only movie I know him from, yes.
Or Django Unchained.
And
Yeah.
he is Laura Dern's father.
I actually did not know that, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But Nebraska, it's about fucking Bruce Dern. He's like an old man. And apparently they catch him walking. They pull him over on the side of the road because he's walking. And they're like, what are you doing, you senile old man? Where are you going? You're not supposed to be walking around here. He's like, I got to walk to Nebraska. Got to get $1 million. What are you talking about? He's like, I got this email. Sent me this email. It says, you, sir, have $1 million in your name.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So
It's like a Nigerian scam or something?
yeah, but he has to go to Nebraska to get the money. And then it turns into this whole big thing where, he just keeps talking about it. But, his son's like, dude, like, you're crazy. But then but he's telling everybody in town. So now everybody's treating him differently because he's a millionaire. And the whole town's just like, woo-hoo, he's a millionaire now. And like everybody's just taking it real seriously. And it turns into this big, that's what it looks like in the trailer. It looks great.
Is that a comedy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It looks hilarious.
It was good to see him doing comedies because The Burbs was definitely a comedy, and I loved him in that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah. He's great
Like
in The Burbs,
Hans
man.
Christian Andersen.
It's a good Christian name, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't remember that part. Is that a joke?
Yeah, the little redheaded guy.
Hans Klopek.
Yeah, Hans Klopek.
He's wearing lederhosen or something, and they go over to introduce themselves one day and said that he looks like Who are you, Hans Christian Andersen or something
Yeah,
like that?
he says like, "Oh, Hans, that's a good Christian name,
You know,
isn't it?"
I just want to point something
Hans
out.
Christian Andersen.
You, Christine, are speaking really quietly, and the more I turn your mic up, the quieter you get. I don't know if you're trying to fuck with me here.
I'm not.
But
I'm just talking normal.
You were talking normal, and then I turned your mic up, and then you got even quieter, and I refuse to turn your mic up anymore.
I don't know what to tell you.
You can tell me whatever you want. I'm not going to be able to hear it. Speaking of actors, we have what do we got on the show today, John?
Speaking of show, we've got an actor on the show today named Jack Rooney. He's an Indianapolis actor, and he's been acting in movies probably since I was born, I guess, you know.
Yeah, he's legendary.
Legendary actor
around
Jack
these
Rooney.
parts. If you've ever lived in Indiana like we do and tried to make a film like we have, you're going to run across Jack Rooney.
Yeah. He'll show up at your casting call.
He is like a man. Like he's the most dedicated actor I've ever met.
Yeah, man, he's dedicated to the craft.
And we'll talk. We're going to talk to him about this when he gets on the show. But when you live in Indiana and you're an actor, there's a big difference than if you're in L.A.
Right.
And this guy's been in some pretty big name films. You know, he was extras. He has to go out of his way to be an extra in these movies. You know, like Drive. You know, like a state over or wherever they're filming it. And I think he gave up on doing that just because, you know, it wasn't worth it. I think he stopped taking IMDb seriously. You know, he focuses on his craft. And he also ran for the Senate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jack of all trades, if you see what I mean there.
Yeah, I like what you did there, John. So we're going to have him on the show. Talk to him about that. What else do we got? Oh, we're going to do him 5 minutes in Cape Side.
Yep, 5 minutes in Cape Side is good. It's got me jazzed up. We watched the first episode of Dawson's Creek. I had never seen the show ever before. Chris assigned me to watch it and take notes, and we're going to talk about the first episode of Dawson's Creek, the pilot.
All right, and with that said, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have Mr. Jack Rooney on the phone to discuss what it's like being an actor in Indiana. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Jack Rooney. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, at the sound of the tone, please leave your name and phone number, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks for calling, and have a nice day.
Hey, Jack.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Jack, this is Chris Brake. I know we were 30 minutes late on when we said we were going to call you, but that's no fucking excuse. Give us a call back, or maybe we can reschedule this. We'll be here, man.
Based on hot dogs, macaroni and cheese.
Okay, so apparently the son of a bitch, Jack Rooney, is not answering his phone, so... you know what I've not done in a while? John, do you know? Christine, do you know?
I don't know.
I've not asked Dale J. Gordon what happened today, and conveniently, I have him on the line here.
Nice.
Hello, Dale. Oh.
Hi.
Hey, Dale, what happened today?
Today, I mean, boy, they're running together a little bit, but, lately, I've seen a lot of people like that trying to live outside of their means, kind of trying to project the image that they have $4 more in their pocket than they actually have. You know what I mean? A wonderful example is I was walking and sitting today, and I saw what I thought was a little fender bender in traffic, but what it actually was like a caravan, a couple. Inner city people. I'll not disclose their race. However, they had a brand new Cadillac, giant SUV, you know. And I thought they had a little fender bender, but it turned out that the one guy was following the other guy, and the one guy in front of him ran out of gas. And he rolled down the hill and bumped into the other car. Well, that guy took the car in the back and proceeded to push him up to the top of the hill. And when they got to the hill, they parked, and out hops all these kids. And then the dad hopped out of the driver's seat, and he's all gangster and shit, like, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, motherfucker, shit, yeah. You know? And he's got, like, 8 kids jumped out the back, and the mom jumps out the front seat. She's like, I told you I motherfucker run out of gas. And I guess the guy behind him was Grandpa, and he was yelling at the top of his lungs. He's like, what I tell you, Shakespeare? I told you. So, you motherfucking gangster, huh? He's a gangster. There ain't nothing gangster about running out of gas. I tell you that fucking much. You know, they got brand new rims on this fucking thing, but it's all dinged up and shit. Like, you can tell they hit all kinds of stuff. And so out hop all the kids, and they pile into Grandpa's car, and Grandpa ain't happy about it. Because, you know, it's probably like his daughter or whatever, and she's with this goddamn, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, get that shaggy money, yeah, get that shit all day, bro, yeah. You know, I saw that. And immediately as I was walking, I turned the corner, and this is like an example of someone kind of living outside their means, but being a parasite more so, because there's a Verizon utility truck pulls up in front of me and decides to turn to the right, and I noticed that on the back there's a homeless man hanging with a cigarette out of his mouth. I mean, we're talking stereotypical humbum. Like, if you ever saw it, the hobo, the classic image. And he looks at me, and he goes, how's it going, buddy? And he's hanging on the back of this truck. He's trying to stay out of the view of the rear view mirrors so the driver doesn't know that he's hitching a ride. And as soon as they hit a bump, he drops his lighter, and he goes, oh, shit. And he bends down and grabs it, and he's going, chick, 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 as he, drives off into the distance. He's trying to spark his little lighter there. I think this stuff is funny. I mean, I see it all the time. People would buy, like, get their paycheck from Taco Bell, and, they don't have any food, and their bills are all behind. But the first thing they do is they go right out to the shoe store, and they buy, like, this brand new pair of shoes, goddammit. You know what I mean? This is funny stuff to me. It's funny. You wouldn't run into this with people who are still riding horses, I don't think, so much. I mean, yeah, there were nicer horses than other horses. But, I don't really have a point. I'm kind of a pointless person. That was a good image for me to see, and I'm not going to say, well, do you purchase anything that you should not purchase still? Are you perfectly, well, maybe in some ways, yes. I personally enjoy the days that I don't have to insert one coin or dollar into this giant goddamn slot machine they call America here on the North American continent. You know what I mean? You gotta go buy a new bottle of water every time you buy a bottled water. You buy the biggest bottled water and you refill it with tap water, goddammit. But then aren't you getting it? Isn't that pointless because you're drinking? Shut the fuck up, or I'll kill you twice in front of your mother. Like, first thing I do when I wake up, I'm like, yawn, stretch, that kind of stuff, man. That kind of stuff. I grew up on ramen noodles, hot dogs, macaroni and cheese, cheese doodles, and all that good stuff. All these, real run-of-the-gun type of deals. I mean, you don't have to have a lot of money to be, health is wealth to a certain extent, don't you believe?
Yes.
How old are my pants? How many holes are in the pants? Now I got my new pants, and my old pants, and my new pants, and my old pants. I mean, these are my old pants, and these are my new pants. You don't even talk to me about pants. Don't even talk to me about clothes. I'll chop you up in little pieces. And I'm going to tell you, a long time ago, I remember my pants all had holes in them. And I was like, oh, man, maybe I'll go have a new pair of pants so that not every pair of pants I have has holes. I go to the goddamn store, which, whew, trying to put me in the store. Talk about the freshwater frog floating in salt water. It does not work well with me. Finally, I bring myself to go to the store and buy pants. I look at all the pants. My pants at home looked cleaner. They had pre-dirt on them, pre-dirty pants, on top of pre-holed pants. They all had holes in them, more holes in the pants I had than what I came to buy new ones for. They give me trouble, all these people. Nothing makes sense. There's no rationality about it, goddammit. I'm not a hoarder or anything, but whenever I throw out an old pair of boots or whatever, Sometimes I pull the shoestrings out, the boot strings, and they are all frayed and beat up. I put them aside and I say, I might be able to use these for something. Maybe something needs tied to something in the future that I don't know about. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm psychic. It doesn't mean I'm resourceful. It doesn't mean that I'm a hoarder. It just means string can take care of a lot of problems that everyone keeps going out and buying a lot of new products for. Oh, me mommy. Oh, me mommy never saw it coming that it was going to be this bad with all the people and the money and the cars. Yeah, and I don't like people taking it easy. I'm very tired of everybody kicking back and being like, well, I guess this is everything we got to do. We got everything now because we have houses, cars, cell phones, and money. You know what I mean? We just kick back and watch 18 hours of fucking daytime TV because, well, everything's done. Yeah. Did you see this show? Did you see that show? Did you hear what happened in the news? Nervous messes, everybody is. All filled to the brim with fucking babble shit. Bunch of useless goddamn information. This celebrity's name, that celebrity's name, this happened, this person got killed, that person got shot. They think that every thought has been fought. You know, everything we're at the top of the plateau now. We're at the mountain peak. Well, we made it, everybody. We didn't get snuffed out by nature. You know what I mean? We persevered. We stuck in there. We came up with cars. We got houses, and we got cell phones, and we got computers. So everybody, take her easy, and just go to your shit job and just shut the fuck up and just watch this stupid shit there. Hi, my name's Bob, and I'm an alcoholic. Maybe Bob's just trying to deal with the. Oh shit, man, gotta go. Love you, bye.
What a way to end the Ask Dale J.
Krabby Christine, how'd that go for you? You've never been around for an Ask Dale J.
I've never met Dale J.
Oh, you're missing out. You are missing out. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. All right, we are back, and it's that magical moment where we enter the little town of Cape Side. And this segment, we actually watched the first episode ever of Dawson's Creek independently, but Krabby Christine did not. So she actually watched it during the break. That was her idea, not mine. I can't believe she actually did it, but she did.
It was exhilarating.
Yep, Krabby Christine, as always. Yeah. So, John, did you take notes like you normally do? Man, I love that episode. I just watching that for the first time, like, again, because I've seen it probably maybe 20 times, but watching it again recently, I forgot my favorite moments. Like, there were a few things in there that I actually totally forgot about.
Yeah, they came back to you.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it.
To answer your question, I did take notes. I have notes for the Dawson's Creek Season 1, Episode 1 pilot. We'll make sure to get through all these notes in this dialogue, in this conversation.
Oh, I kind of want to hear the first note.
The first note that I wrote down?
Or I can say, what did you think of it?
I thought it was, well, let's go with the notes.
What is the first thing that you wrote down?
It looks like a decent show. You know, I can see why a lot of people like it. I definitely can see why people, like, in high school, you know, are interested in and get hooked on it.
Yeah, you have to remember, it seems like Krabby Christine had a big look of crab on her face. You know, during the whole watching. What happened?
Something just happened.
Nothing good.
Oh man. I don't. Whoa. What is happening?
Does that fix it?
Check. Do I fix now? Oh, whoa. I don't know. Do I sound better now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it sounds back to normal.
Yeah.
Krabby, why were you apprehensive about watching Dawson's Creek. Why'd you have a crab look?
Hold on. Let me say what I was about to say before my microphone crapped out. You have to take, when you're watching this show, you have to take yourself back to that moment of being a kid, being a teenager and all that angst, like what that was like, and just being really like not confident or just not knowing what was supposed to happen. Like they keep talking about sex and just how strange. I mean, I still find sex strange to this day, but just like how uncomfortable they were with everything and the fear of the unknown.
High school sucked.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that episode was super cheesy.
Well, it was the pilot. It had to set everything up.
I mean, I watched that show when I was in high school for like 2 or 3 seasons. So I was on board, but being almost 30 years old and going back to it, I'm kind of like, what in the hell did I ever see in this show?
So you didn't feel nostalgia when you were watching it? It didn't take you back?
No.
All right, well, enough of what you're trying to say, because I don't really care for it, John.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of stuff that happened in this episode, man. They set the characters up pretty well. I'm just gonna shoot off at the mouth here. The first thing that I wrote was, it was funny. It was funny that they had Michelle Williams' character Dawson is like, oh, what happened to you? Why are you here? Or whatever. What's wrong with your grandpa or something like that? She's like, oh yeah, he's got a collapsed aorta. I just thought that was really funny. Funny enough to write down. He's got a collapsed aorta. It's okay. We're in town. It's fine.
Instead of saying that he had heart surgery or something more general, is a collapsed aorta.
Exactly.
They kind of all refer to everything like that, like. So, well, where's your mom? To Joey, where's your mom? And she says, oh, she had this little thing called cancer.
Oh, Joey's mom's got cancer. Was that in the first episode?
Yeah, that was her response was.
She died, I think.
Yeah, she died of this little thing, you might have heard of it, called cancer. She said it's something like that, some real funny, witty way of, like, oh, you might have heard of it, cancer.
Right. Joey's got quite an attitude on her right there,
And a little smirk. Everything that she says, she has like some half smile, little smirk thing.
That's how she still is to this day, though. Have you?
You're talking about in real life, right?
Yeah, like the funniest thing ever is this skit on Saturday Night Live where Anne Hathaway plays Katie Holmes on Ellen.
Seen it.
Yeah. And she has that smirk the whole time, tucking the hair behind the ears.
Yeah.
She does an excellent job at it too.
Yeah.
It's a great skit.
I think I showed that for someone, and they even didn't. They were like, "Why does Ellen look so weird?"
Because it's not really Ellen.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Michelle Williams' character is just moving to town. It looks like Dawson's parents, her mom is cheating on Dawson. Well, Dawson suspects that, and he's analyzing the videotapes. He's like, I just don't like the way he says "back to you, Bob." He's like, look at this, Bob.
Her B's are too soft.
Yeah, he's running the tape back and forth, thinking and it comes to find out at the end of the episode, it looks like she is cheating on Dawson's dad with the guy from the show, or whatever. Bob, yes, that's his name.
Back to you, Bob.
That's pretty heavy for a pilot episode, and at the end of the episode, Joey sees that as she's taking her boat across the waters. I thought it was funny how these characters transportate themselves. Like in one scene, like Joey, like she leaves her house to go out to the movie with them, and she runs off, just takes off running, like that's how she gets to and from. But not even that, she takes a boat,
a rowboat, even a boat, not even like a motorboat, but a rowboat.
She takes an old school rowboat to get to Dawson's house. I thought that was pretty crazy.
That's how Joey gets around. That's what she does. She could take the road, but it takes way longer to take the road because you have to go all the way around. But if you take the rowboat, it's a direct route.
Do they ever get
down the creek?
Down the creek. Do they ever get cars in this show?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's a whole series of episodes of learning to drive and getting new cars, and it goes through every step of life, I mean, and
driver's ed and whatnot.
Life.
Yeah, and you're watching this as a teenager, and then fucking kids, like parents are cheating, like having an affair, and like all of a sudden there's you could expect that there's gonna be a divorce coming, and
right,
just having to deal with that from a child's perspective, and it's not Full House. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like Uncle Joey's not going to come in and be like, well, everybody still loves you, and then it's done.
There's going to be that music where you know something's about to happen. Cut to commercial, and they come back, and somebody's getting a lecture.
Yeah.
It's a heart-to-heart. Everybody's cool.
Yeah, they set it up, man. It's pretty intense because I saw it when I was 13, I believe, maybe 12. I think I was in 7th grade, 8th grade. Pretty intense stuff. What else you got, John?
Dawson's parents are pretty hot and heavy, man. Like, totally just going for it in the front room there when they come in. And then he mentions about the tape or whatever. He's like borrowing his dad's camcorder or something. He's like, yeah, there's a tape in there from me and your mom earlier or something. You might want to take that out. It's like they're making sex tapes and stuff like that.
Sounds like his mom is a horn dog. She's cheating and she's still hot and heavy with the dad.
That's usually the excuse that women give. You're like, well, he hasn't had sex with me in 6 months.
Well, apparently this is not the case.
Yeah. God, how do you tame Gail Leary? You know, you can be the fucking beef stud like Mitch and not be able to do it. You know, and you're the douchebag. Back to you, Bob. Like, it doesn't seem like you can satisfy that woman.
Yeah, man, she's quite a handful, it sounds like.
Apparently has an unquenchable thirst.
Have you seen my video camera, Dad? Yeah, it's up on the nightstand. Might want to take that tape out.
Oh, jeez, Dad. I think he's like, isn't that illegal in some states?
Wow.
And then we come around to the fact that there's boom mics in some of the shots.
You kept saying that. I never saw that.
I saw one.
Yeah, I was glad to hear
sure.
Christine say that she saw it because it made me think either I had seen a weird version of it or maybe I just made it up. But
No, I saw it. Definitely saw it.
Definitely saw
the kitchen.
Yeah, the
when
kitchen.
Jen and Grams are talking over breakfast.
Yeah, she made her eggs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Speaking of microphones, sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine. I kept hearing. I heard your voice just get farther and farther away from the mic, and it irritated me.
She was making a gesture, I think, like this.
I don't give a
Maybe
fuck.
that was what.
Look,
the next time you make a gesture, move your mic.
Christine also pointed out that
yeah, she had a good find there.
Yeah, there was a microphone pack
on Joey's back while they were entering the Rialto Theater.
Nice drop, Rialto.
That is nice, man. You didn't even write that down or nothing. Just
Yep, I got it.
It's like a lockbox. That memory.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Microphone pack on the back as they're walking in. You know, that's fine. You know, it's a pilot. What you kind of that's okay. But I just couldn't believe when I saw the boom mic, especially. It's like we didn't even do that when we made a movie. You know, we didn't have any boom mics in these shots.
Nope. And if we did, we cut them out.
Yeah, it didn't make the final cut. So there's that. There's some technical flubs in there. This is a trivia question for all you Creek freaks out there. What movie did they go to see in season 1, episode 1, the pilot episode? They all go to the movies.
That is a really good question.
Yeah, I wish I knew the answer to it. It's a good question.
You don't really know?
No, I
Okay.
got the answer.
Well, I did because you said that earlier,
Yeah.
and I was, obviously I thought Last Picture Show, but you said that wasn't it.
Yeah, you said Last Picture Show.
And they show a clip when when Pacey's getting knocked out by Mr. Gold, the film teacher. It shows like some cheesy, like it almost looks like a gay porn.
Wait a minute,
on the film. It's like Corky McCloud.
That was the guy that punches Pacey in the movie theater. That was the film teacher.
Yeah, right.
Benji.
Benji.
Benji's the film teacher.
I think so.
It didn't look like him.
That wasn't Mr. Gold.
I don't
know. It
know.
didn't look like him. I didn't see that.
Really?
Yeah, no. I feel like that guy had curly hair, and the film teacher is receding hairline.
I don't know.
It could have been him. I can't remember really. That'd be interesting if it was though.
Someone let us know.
Yeah, who was she dating? His English teacher.
I thought Benji was Mr. Gold, the film teacher.
I can't say on that. I don't know.
All right. Well, what else do we got?
Well, whoever it was, the movie.
What is? Yeah, I saw it said like Corky McCloud. Like who's?
It was. Do you want to hear the answer?
Yeah.
Waiting for Guffman.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the marquee says on the outside of the theater.
That makes perfect sense then.
Why is that?
Because it looked, like I said, like a cheesy gay porn. Like,
I've never seen Waiting for Guffman. Is that a gay porno?
No, but I assume I think it's a Christopher Guest film, right?
Okay, I
Isn't
can
it?
believe that.
I think it is. I feel like I must look it up right now. But Waiting for Guffman? Like,
Yeah.
Isn't that like one of those mockumentary type things? Because it looked like a guy talking and it had his name behind it and it had like Corky Romano or...
I think that's something different.
I can definitely see that being a Christopher Guest movie because I don't really
Yeah,
like
it
his
is.
movies very
I
much.
just looked it
And
up.
it did look pretty bland.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. It is Waiting for Guffman, directed by Christopher Guest, and Christopher Guest plays Corky St. Clair.
So that probably was
Sounds like a porn name, Corky St. Clair.
Christopher Guest. Keep trying there, buddy. I know he's won awards and stuff, but man, it's Christine. What do you think of Christopher Guest? You seen any of those?
What other movies? is he in?
Mighty Wind, right?
A Mighty Wind, Spinal Tap, kind of. Rob Reiner, yeah. Spinal Tap, you could say. Best in Show.
Best in Show.
Oh, Best in Show is so good. Come on.
Well, he's made 7 of those movies. You've never seen any of the other ones?
Nope, just that
Oh.
one.
They're all just like that.
I mean, I've heard of A Mighty Wind.
You
I've
probably,
never actually seen it. I don't think. If I have, it's been a long, long time ago.
but they won awards.
I know
right?
Spinal Tap. I feel like I've seen Spinal Tap, but it was once, and it was probably when I was under the influence of alcohol.
Oh,
So I can't really say one way or another whether that was good.
I don't really like those movies. I don't
But
know
I
why.
do like Best in Show.
I just don't like the feel. Maybe I've never seen one. I've never seen one of them.
I tried to watch Mighty Wind, but it's like
It's like a Swedish folk band or something, bluegrass.
yeah, but it's supposed to be funny, but it looked like stuff that you would get out of a real interview, like mildly funny bits. It's like if you're making this up, this should be a lot funnier. But it wasn't, so that's what it does.
It seemed really dry.
Yeah, dry. Yeah, maybe the Aaron Walkies out there will like it.
So the first movie they went and saw on the date with Jen Lindley was Waiting for Guffman.
Waiting for Guffman. That's definitely not a date movie. I wouldn't think.
I mean, they weren't even respecting the film. They're all talking. The fucking thing's playing, and they're just shooting the shit. Like
And
Joey's.
then someone gets punched in the face.
Yeah, someone gets punched in the face. Sounds like a wild picture. Some hand holding.
Yeah, what's his name? Pacey is trying to get with his English teacher. He didn't know it was his English teacher at first. Him and Dawson work at the video store.
Screenplay.
Where they still rent
Screenplay, is that what it's called?
Screenplay video.
VHS
Oh, okay.
tapes. They're actually renting VHS tapes still.
It was 1990.
I know
1998.
it's just funny.
I've been there to Screenplay Video.
It's a real store?
Do they
No,
still
it's-
rent VHS tapes?
No, it's a hipster hair salon right now.
Oh.
Yeah, but I went up to it and I was like, oh my god, this is Screenplay Video, and I wanted to go in, but these like 2 hipster chicks were locking it up.
Oh.
And so I went up to him and I said, this is where Screenplay Video was. Dawson and Pacey, huh?
Just geeking out on it?
Yeah. And
What'd they say? Did they know
they
that?
went, yeah.
They snarked at you?
Yeah, they snarked at me and fucking walked away.
What a bunch of jerks.
Yeah. And
What
then
a bunch of hipsters.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
And then I saw those 2 bitches at the restaurant across the street. I can't remember the name of it. We ate upstairs and had some incredible crab dip, because that's what they got in the Wilmington is the crab dip all over the place. Lots of crabs
Lots of dip.
and lots of dip.
Wilmington has crabs.
Wilmington's
It's a
a
good
beautiful,
shirt.
beautiful place. And there they
Bumper
were.
sticker or something.
There they were sitting there. I really wish, like, if I would have redone that,
Yeah.
I would have just looked at him and said, "Fuck you, Dawson rules," and ran off in the opposite direction.
Threw crab dip in their faces.
No, this would have been outside the store.
Oh.
What time of day was that? You said they were closing, right?
There was no sun out, so it was probably nine or something.
Okay. So, and then they closed the store and they went across the street to get some crab.
Apparently, I didn't see where they went, but I happened to notice them.
He was stalking
as
them.
I was sitting there.
And he actually went to the restaurant across the street because he followed them over there and then decided to have some crab dip because they had some good crab dip over there.
They're some assholes.
That is pretty weird, though. You would think that if you worked at a store that was like, it used to be the scene from Rocky, but now it's a pet
Yeah.
shop. And some guy comes in and is like, oh, Rocky was here. Ah!
But
Yeah, I guess so, jerk. You know what what I mean? Like, how can you be rude to somebody? It's a tourist.
They were
Those
rude.
are hipsters.
I don't like those hipsters if that's what they do.
Maybe they were intentionally mean to me because they were expecting me to say, Can you let me in here so I can go check it out? There's nothing in there, you know. It's just a long room. It's a fucking hair salon now, you know. So there's like chairs but there used to be rows of videotapes and a countertop.
Did they know that before you mentioned it?
Who, those girls?
Yeah.
I'm sure, unless they're fucking idiots.
Yeah. They are hipsters.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a picture of myself standing outside of it.
Was your sister there? Was she?
Yeah, she took the picture.
Did they treat her rude as well? Like,
No, I was the only one who actually spoke to them.
Oh.
Because I was just excited. I'm like, this is a fucking screenplay video, huh? Yeah.
Is it still called screenplay something? Like
No, it's called Come Look Like Everyone Else. It's called Pixie Cut Cafe. Yeah, skunk haircut delight. No.
skunk haircut delight.
No, it's like just some standard fucking haircutting place. Come dye your hair here and we'll fucking make you look like
that
us.
They would do some sort of play on words or something and like
we used to be
run off of that.
Yeah.
Maybe get some more
They
business, some touristy kind of business.
I don't think they really care.
We should
No,
call
I think
them
that's
up.
their thing.
We should.
Sometime on the show, we should call them up.
That is a really good idea.
I'll write that down. Okay. The only other thing I had for the show is, man, I gave it to Pacey. He's got a set of balls on him, man. Like the guy's he's a virgin freshman, high schooler, and he's trying to pick up these. Totally convinced that he's going to pick up this 40-year-old woman, and then come to find out it's his English teacher, and he still doesn't care. He still wants to get with her. It's crazy.
Trying to put the moves on her.
Yes.
Then he gets punched in the face by her date.
Well, it wasn't her date though. It was the guy behind him, right? Because he.
Yeah, it was the guy behind.
He dumped popcorn on the guy behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get it the
Yeah.
first time around either. But just now when we watched it again before we started the show, I was like, okay, it's the guy behind him that punches him.
Benji. Benji?
Yeah, but then they make out at the end.
Yeah. Then him and the teacher kiss. She's definitely she's
Something's gonna happen there.
She's wanted him the wrong way.
Yeah.
I forgot. I had one more thing. Joey uses a ladder to go into Dawson's room. That reminds me of Clarissa Explains It All. Hey, Sam.
Wow.
That's a great show.
I completely forgot that he used to do that, Sam.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I recognized it from. I was like, but does she continue to do that in this show, or is that just in the beginning that she comes in?
No, she keeps that up.
Really?
Oh yeah, that continues.
One of them had to have taken that from the other, I would think.
Well, do you know what the first TV show that James Van Der Beek was ever on?
No.
Clarissa Explains It All.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he play?
I think he played her boyfriend.
Well, that's funny.
So
definitely took it from Clarissa Explains It All.
Dawson was there. Follow the red herring.
Well, actually, we were going to have her coming in the window at first, but then Dawson comes in with a great idea.
Why don't you have her climb up this ladder? It worked before.
Yep. So, is that it, John? Is that all you got?
That's all that I had. It was pretty good first episode. It made me want to watch another one, which in fact I did. I watched season 1, episode 2 right after it, and that one is called Dance. And they go to a dance, but that's a whole nother story.
Was the second episode better than the first?
It
first
continued
was
off
just,
the first.
kind of hokey and cheesy and plot. It was the pilot, whatever.
It got a little bit better. I imagine they get better, as it goes on. The second one is a lot like the first, but
the more money they have to produce them, the better it gets.
That's exactly what I was saying, and yes, it is way better.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. I wish I would have known you watch it. I would have watched the second one too. In fact, I'll watch it as soon as you leave, so I'm prepared for next time.
Yeah, next time we'll do season 1, episode 2, Dance.
All right. What about the music?
Yeah, I wanted to do an expose on the music, but all those songs that were in there, they're totally like 1992 or whatever.
There were more, but I think they took half of them out.
Did they?
And I don't remember that cheesy piano being in there. You know, like that. Just I think they changed a lot of it due to, issues. Like payments.
Copyright.
They just didn't want to pay for them.
So when it aired on TV, it was like music A, but then now when you watch it, it's music B.
Yeah, and obviously the theme song.
Yeah, what is that? Because you mentioned the theme song.
It was like Paula Cole or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, now
Yeah, I was waiting for you to comment on the theme song. That's
I know. That's why before
That's
we
why I
watched
didn't do it.
you said just wait, and that's why I didn't do it because I knew that you were waiting for me to say something.
Jesus.
why do women do that?
Why? Look, why are you on this fucking show?
Because I don't want to feed into
Why
it.
are you on this show? You don't talk when I want you to talk, but yet you talk when I don't want you to talk. Why are you on this show? Your job is just to be here and talk. And now you're not talking because I wanted you to talk? What kind of fucking woman logic is that? What is that?
I don't know.
It's
just-
standard, though.
Don't
It
tell
is
me what to
standard.
do.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You're here to talk. You don't have to. You're welcome to leave. You don't
I'm
have.
talking. I was talking before. I'm talking about downstairs.
So yeah, they changed the fucking music.
Christine? Did you find that curious that the theme song was different?
I didn't remember it, but I think that's the probably
You know
the
that
only
Paula
one,
Cole
though.
song? Like, I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
It's not that on the pilot.
Right.
It's something
Christine
else.
They must-
was singing the song
Oh yeah.
before we went down, and I
Oh
said,
yeah.
yes, and I said just wait or something like that. And then as soon as the song started, she did not say a single word about it because she knew that I wanted to hear her comments. So she didn't say anything.
I was saving it for the show.
Well, you didn't say anything.
Well,
Didn't have
maybe
anything
you
to
didn't
say.
let me say anything. Before you start yelling at me and calling me out about not talking and being a woman. I don't know.
As a woman, what do you think about that show? Did you like it?
I mean,
Thinking as a woman.
as an adult,
As a woman.
watching that show, maybe, I mean, I don't think that I would continue to watch it. But watching it and remembering watching it when I was in high school, I'd probably watch another episode or two. Just give it another chance.
Well, we're watching all 6 seasons on the Chris Break Show. Tune in next week, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Okay, next week. What's the story there, John?
Next episode, man, we got a good guest for you guys. No playing around. We got Chris Brake on the program.
What?
A guy named Chris Brake from Canada, I believe. He made the world's tallest snowman, and he's in the Guinness Book of World Records for having this tallest snowman. And the snowman has a name, and that name is Gerby.
Gerby, huh?
Yeah. Chris Brake made Gerby the snowman. We're gonna have him on the program. What do you think about that, Chris? You excited?
I'm super pumped. I've been wanting to talk to this guy for years.
Yeah.
So the Chris Brake Show was going to host Chris Brake.
Yep.
You better believe it, sister.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, so that's happening. I love how you say Friday. Like on Friday.
I tried not
this
to
is-
say that though, did I? I said when we start recording. I thought I said
Oh.
next episode.
Shit. He did say next episode.
Next episode, Chris Brake's gonna be on the Chris Brake Show. The Chris Brake on Chris Brake. It's gonna be a real
Exclusive.
exclusive.
All right.
We apologize about Jack Rooney. You know that guy has an early bedtime, I guess.
What an asshole. No.
One, two, three, four. Baby, I operate better with the beer in my belly when I'm coming home to you. Baby, I operate better with the beer in my belly when I'm coming home to you. Yeah. coming home to you. Baby, I operate better with the beer in my belly when I'm coming home to you. And it ain't easy being a grown man, dealing with little girls till the end. Baby, it ain't easy being a grown man, dealing with little girls till the end. Baby, I operate better with a beer in my belly, especially when I'm coming home to you.
And that was a song by the name of Beer Belly off the album White Trash Jazz by Dale J. Gordon. We'll be back next week, folks.